Hello everyone, my name is Rani. So today I'm going to give a presentation on internet immunity and the freedom to code. So let's see what are the topics in that. First, let's see the introduction of the internet immunity and the freedom to code. What does it really actually mean, the internet immunity and freedom to code? Internet immunity refers to the legal protection afforded to online platforms for content posted by the users. So, the best example I would take is Instagram. So here nowadays everyone is going to post the in the Instagram the pictures, the videos, whatever it may be like, and it provides the legal protection to the users, and that is the meaning of internet immunity. How much strong it is to avoid that the deep fake. Nowadays deep fake is came into deep fake is a new technology which is came. So Instagram not internet immunity, how does it handle uh, such type of things? That is internet immunity. So internet immunity refers to the legal protection afforded to the online platforms for content posted by users. Freedom to code refers to the ability of individuals to write and distribute softwares without restrictions. So freedom to code is the it refers to the individuals can any person can write the code, and he can post that it in the internet, and any other user, if he wants that code, he can access it and he can use it in his code. So that meaning that is provided by the freedom to code. The best example of freedom to code would be the GitHub, where a number of developers are going to share their code for any company purpose or for their project purpose in such a way. Next, these concepts are essential for innovation, creativity, and the open nature of the internet. So these internet immunity and freedom to code are two major things to be essential in the internet nowadays. Next, importance of internet immunity. Internet immunity encourages platforms to host user generated content without fear of legal repercussions. So it encourages the platforms for legal protection, and it 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 without fear of legal repercussions. It enables freedom of expression and fosters a diverse range of ideas and opinions. So it allows the number of users, number of peoples to to express their ideas, to express their opinions in the social media or in the internet. Without immunity, platforms would be more likely to censor or remove controversial content. So without immunity, without internet immunity, that could be like there could be controversial things like uh, a person can change, a person can take the screenshot of the post and he can do something like else, and that can be a very bad fame to that person. So this can be happen. So it is must and should to maintain the internet immunity. So let's see the sections which are used, which are which are very useful to the users for internet immunity. Section 230 of the Communications Defense Decency Act grants immunity to online platforms for content posted by the users. So this is the Section 230, which is Communications Decency Act. The act is nothing but Communication Decency Act grants immunity to online platforms for content posted by the users. It allows platforms to moderate content without being held legally responsible for every single post. So it gives some of the rules and restrictions for the users and who are going to post that, and the people who are going to see the post. Section 230 has played a crucial role in the growth and development of the internet as we know it today. So Section 230 is the most important section for the people who are using the social media and social media to post and to access some other person's post. They should follow some of these acts be to maintain the internet immunity. Challenges to internet immunity. Some argues that internet immunity shields platforms from accountability for harmful content. So, some challenges would also be there for internet immunity. So, some arguments have been there. There are ongoing debates about the extent of liability platforms should have for user generated content. So there is going on a debate of extent liability platforms should have for user generated content. Balancing immunity with the need to combat illegal activities online is a complex challenge. So internet immunity is going with the great performance, but still it is having the challenges, and still it needs to handle the illegal activities. So these all are challenges performed by the internet immunity. Benefits of the freedom to code. The freedom to code allows for innovation, as developers can create new softwares and applications. So nowadays developers are using the new AIs, and they are using the for example ChatGPT. They are using the such things to get their project to be done in the fastest way, and using the new technologies. So this is the freedom to code. So developers can use new softwares, and they can also share to the other peoples, or the other people can able to access the code which is written by the developers. So this is the freedom to code, and this is a main benefit that is provided by the freedom to code. Next, it fosters competition and empowers individuals to customize and enhance the digital experience. So when a person is going to develop a code, or going to develop a program, that gives the individuals to compare, and they can evolve by the competitions, and customize and enhance the digital experience. The open source movement, made possible by the freedom to code, has led to significant technology advancements. So when the freedom to code came into the game, then the technology has been advanced. Which makes things that people people can easily develop their applications, easily develop the complex applications in their code. Next, the role of open source. Open source software promotes transparency and collaboration among developers. So as we know, open source programs or open source software, again the GitHub would come into the game. If I take a good example, GitHub would be the good example. So it is open source, and it provides a transparency and collaboration among developers. It allows for peer review, leading to more secure and reliable software. Open source projects are contributed to the development of major internet technologies. So open source projects are majorly contributed to the internet technologies. Next, legal restrictions on freedom to code. So what are some legal restrictions? So we have seen the section 230, which has some legal restrictions to be content posted by the user, right? So here freedom to code also have some legal restrictions. So let's see them. Some countries impose restrictions on the freedom to code, particularly in the context of encryption. So some countries have some restrictions on the freedom to code, particularly in the context of encryption, so the data can be transferred from readable to non-readable form. Export controls and intellectual property laws can limit the distribution and use of certain software. So some huge programs cannot be shared. So such things can be such themes can be raised by using intellectual property laws. Striking a balance between security concerns and the freedom to code is a constant challenge. So security and freedom to code is always being a challenge to each other. It always being opposite against each other. So it's always being like that. And freedom to code provides security, but also it provides the code. It provides that real experience, that real developer codes to use in our code, and it also gives technology's advancement. Ethical consideration in coding. What are the ethical consideration of the coding? Let's see. Developers have responsibility to consider the potential impact and consequences of their code. Ethical consideration include privacy, security, and accessibility. So these three things are must and should more important in consideration in the coding. They are privacy, security, and accessibility. The freedom to code comes with the responsibility to code ethically and minimize harm. So let's see what are the threats to internet immunity. Recent legislative proposals have aimed to limit or modify internet immunity. So these proposals often stem from concerns about misinformation, hate speech, and online harassment. Striking the right balance between protecting users and preserving internet immunity is essential. So we need to always make a correct balance between protecting the user and preserving the internet immunity. Next, the future of internet immunity and the freedom to code. The evolution of the technology and online behaviors will continue to shape the landscape of internet immunity. Ongoing debates and legal battles will determine the extent of liability for platforms and the freedom to code. Navigating these challenges will require collaboration between policymakers, technology companies, and the public. So, lastly, conclusion. Internet immunity and the freedom to code are crucial for the open and innovative nature of the internet. So, there should be a privacy, there should be a security for the internet immunity, and there should be like accessibility to the freedom to code. Next, balancing legal protection with accountability is a complex challenge. Upholding these principles will ensure a vibrant and inclusive digital future. So we need to always be a maintenance between protecting the user and providing the safe and secure code. That is the main conclusion of the topic. Thank you.